Hi! Today I'm gonna show you how to apply the long division process. So just take few seconds to check the algorithm that we're going to use. I'm just gonna show you this part. To have the first term of the quotient, we have to divide first term of dividend and first term of divisor. Then you have to multiply the first term of the quotient times divisor, do the subtraction with dividend, and repeat the steps from 1 to 4 just if the results of this subtraction, the results degree, is less than or equal to the divisor's degree. Okay? And finally, when you finish, you have to write the answer. You have the quotient, dividend, divisor, and remainder. Now, the best way to understand this is by using an example. But remember, try to keep always the steps. You know, I think that these steps is like going to Subway. If you're going to Subway, you have some steps to have your sandwich. And if you're going with your wife or with your kids or with your friend, with your boyfriend, girlfriend, father, you have to ask for more than one sandwich. So you need to repeat the process as 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 much as the number of people there are with you. So this is the way we're going to prove the algorithm. Okay? Let's see the example. The example is we have 15x cubed minus 3x plus 5 divided 3x squared plus 2x minus 1. We have to write the expression using long division. Okay, in class, I usually write divisor, dividend, and I just write the line crossing here. Okay, I decided to write this using boxes in such a way that you can see where you can place each term that you multiply and divide, and in this way it will be more organized for you and it will be easier for you to follow the steps. Okay, so let's see. First, look at that I add for the dividend the term plus 0x squared. That's because we don't have the x squared here. So we have to put it because maybe later we need to use it. Okay? So as you could see, one line, I leave one line for x cubed, one line for x squared, one line for x, and the other for 5. So let's start. Then we're going to take first term of dividend divided first term of divisor. First term of dividend is 15x cubed, 15x cubed divided 3x squared, 3x squared, 3x squared. Okay, as I have a computer and I can erase everything here, so I can do perform the division, and here I can write the answer. If you're writing in a notebook, it's better that this division should be written in this part of your notes, have the answer, and then write the answer here. What is the answer of this division? 15 divided 3, 5. X to the third power divided x to the second power is x. So the answer is 5x. Okay? Now we're going to perform the second step. Multiply division, the division and divisor. So it means the first term of the quotient and divisor. 5x times negative 1. This is negative 5x. Now, 5x times 2x. So this is 10x. Now, 5x times 3x squared, 15x cubed. Okay, the next step. So we're going to the next step. Subtract we're going to subtract this. To subtract this, I'm going to write a line. And remember that subtraction is just changing the signs of each term of the polynomial and then add it. So I'm going to change each sign. This negative becomes positive. Here there's a positive, becomes negative. And this positive becomes negative. Negative 3x plus 5x is 2x. Here we have negative 10x. Here we have 5 plus 5 plus 5. And here we have 0. So now we finished the first part of the process. Oh, I'm sorry. Here is x squared. 10x squared. 10x squared. Okay. Now, the next part of the process is to check if we can apply the step 4. Repeat the steps 1 to 4 if the degrees are equals or the degree of the remainder is greater than the degree of the divisor. So look at the degree of this polynomial is 2 and the degree of divisor is 2, so we have to repeat the steps. Okay, we have to buy another sandwich. So we have to perform the division. Negative 10x squared, remember step number 1 is first term divided first term of divisor. So negative 10x squared divided 3x squared. So we're having a fraction. Negative 10/3 of nothing. X squared divided x squared, 10/3. So we're going now to step number 2. Multiply the division, this term, times the divisor. Negative 10/3 times negative 1 is positive 10/3. Negative 10/3 times 2x is negative 20/3 of x, and finally negative 10/3 times 3x squared is negative 10x squared. Okay, and now I gotta subtract, so remember to change the signs. Remember to change the signs. Okay, so I have to add 5 minus 10/3. So remember that 5, I could express 5 as 15 divided 3 to have the same denominator. And I can write 2 as 6 divided 3, okay, to have the same denominator. So 15 divided 3 minus 10/3 will be 5/3. 5/3. 20/3 plus 6/3 of x. So 26/3 of x. And 10x squared, negative 10x squared plus 10x squared, so 0. Okay, so we have a reminder. Look at that. To do step number 4, we need to check if degrees are the same or greater. So degree of this polynomial is 1 and degree of divisor is 2, so we finished. This is the reminder. Quotient and divisor are not factors of dividend. Why? Because we have a reminder. If you don't have a reminder, So quotient and divisor are factors of the dividend. Now we're going to go to step number 5, that is the division, the answer. So we're going to write the answer as a division. The first way to write it, I don't like it so much, but I'm gonna use it. So is by writing the division equals to quotient 5x minus 10 thirds plus remainder over divisor. So remainder. Remainder is 26 thirds of x plus 5 thirds and divisor. Okay, this is the first way to write the answer. And we're going to write the other way. Or, and the other way says dividend equals to product of quotient and divisor plus remainder. So dividend equals quotient, so the product of quotient and divisor plus remainder. Okay, I like the second way to write it because you can see whether quotient and divisor are factors of dividend. If not, so if there are no remainder, you have the product, so you can factor the dividend in this too. If you don't find it, so if remainder is not 0, so you couldn't factor. Now, if you multiply out this and subtract and add, you should have the dividend. Okay, I will tell you that it's your job to check it. Okay, check it, please. Check that is correct. If it's not correct, send me an email or something to my page. Tell me a comment like, okay, we have to check, and then we can check some sign or something. And finally, for you, try to do an exercise. This is the best way to learn math, by doing exercises. So this is the exercise that I propose for you. 8x to the 4 power minus 1 divided 2x squared minus x plus 1. Do it, enjoy it, try to apply the steps, show the steps, read again, check again this video, and send me comments to my channel about the answers. If you could do it, if you couldn't do it, if there is something that you need that I explain it, I will explain it again. Okay? I hope that you enjoyed this video. Remember, my YouTube channel is Hugo Fim and my Facebook page is LearnThink. Okay? So, thank you for watching the video. Goodbye.